So now I'm going to try something that's either stupid or absolutely brilliant. What I want to do is I'm going to take some Titebond 3, and what I want to do is I'm going to put that on the end grain of the feet to the bench. And I'm hoping that that will kind of soak in, and I'll make sure that I work it into the wood and make it nice and flat. But very soon I'm going to be turning this bench over, and I'll never have a chance again to refinish it or anything. So I want a nice smooth surface, but a durable one, and this may be the trick. It might not be the cheapest way of doing this, but I have high hope for this. It's a little tight up here by my ceiling, but we'll see how this works. So I'll get the glue on there. And I'm going to be letting this dry overnight. I'm going to let it kind of soak in for a while, and then I'll come back and wipe off some of the excess. Whoops, I'm dripping. There, and I saw another drip someplace. I don't see it now though. Oh, there it is, right on the side. Okay. So of course this is going to stain the wood a little bit because this Titebond has kind of a brownish tint to it. But like I say, this is underneath, so I'm not particularly worried about that. I just want this end grain to be fairly sealed up. So now I'm going to work it in with the brush a little bit more. All along the edges here, where that round over is, because that's end grain too. Okay. Now I'm going to go do another leg, and then I'm going to come back and wipe that down. So it's been sitting here for a couple minutes. Now I'm just using my finger and really pushing it, forcing it into the grain. I think this is a good idea. So this is really smooth at this point. So now all I'm going to do is come along with a damp rag and clean off the edges. Gets rid of some of that glue. But the glue that's on the top, I think I'm just going to let that sit the way it is and let that dry. I've taken off the leg in preparation for flipping the bench. I just wanted to show you how putting glue on the end grain turned out, and it actually turned out quite beautiful. It's darker than the rest of the wood because of the Titebond 3 when it dries is darker, but I think that ended up being a very good idea. On top of that, I'm going to be putting some carpet, and that will allow me to not mar the floor in my basement here. So I'm going to attach that with some staples, and I'm going to use a pneumatic stapler. I'm just using 3/8 inch staples, and not too many, just enough to kind of hold it in place. So basically I'm doing the 4 corners, and then one in the center for security. Pretty good. And now I'll do that to the other 3 corners.
Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.